I once met a woman in her 90s who could touch her toes more easily than people in their 40s. Her name was Tao Porchan Lynch, a Guinness World Record holder and yoga teacher well into her 90s. The reason? Not magic, not genetics, just a lifetime of collagen-supporting habits, and it all started with what she put on her plate. The truth is, by the time we turn 70, we may have lost up to 60% of our body's original collagen. That's the scaffolding that holds our joints together. Without it, we stiffen, we slow down, and in many cases we hurt, even when doing the things we love. Hello, I'm Vernon. I've spent over 25 years working in nutrition, helping older adults feel better without relying on extreme diets, trendy supplements, or short-term gimmicks. In today's video, I want to walk you through 7 everyday foods that naturally boost collagen production. Foods that support joint comfort, flexibility, and long-term mobility. Now, you might think you already eat well, but what I've discovered might surprise you. In fact, food number 3 reduced joint pain by 73% in just 8 weeks, and yet, most Americans over 65 never include it in their diets. Before we get started, if this kind of content supports your health journey, I'd be grateful if you'd like this video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with someone who's working on aging well too. Let's dive in, because the right foods don't just add years to your life, they add life back to your years. Food number 1. Bone broth, the ultimate collagen source. When I first started working with older adults, there was one thing I heard all the time. I used to get out of bed without even thinking about it. Now it takes effort just to stand up straight. For many, the difference wasn't just age, it was collagen loss. Over the years, bone broth has become one of my favorite recommendations for those struggling with stiff joints, grinding knees, or reduced flexibility. And for good reason. It's one of nature's most concentrated sources of bioavailable collagen. Why does it work so well? When you simmer bones, tendons, and ligaments for hours, 12 to 24 ideally, you extract a rich blend of collagen, gelatin, glucosamine, chondroitin, and amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are the exact building blocks your body uses to repair joint cartilage and rebuild connective tissue. In fact, a 2019 study in the International Journal of Medical Sciences found that participants over 50 who consumed these specific amino acids saw up to a 65% increase in collagen production just by including bone broth in their routine. Let me tell you about Robert, a 72-year-old retired construction worker I worked with in Milwaukee. Years of wear and tear had left him with chronic knee pain. He told me, "I just want to kneel down and play Legos with my grandson without grimacing." I suggested he try 1 cup of homemade chicken bone broth each day. 3 weeks later, he called me. "Vernon, I don't know if it's placebo or magic, but I woke up this morning without that usual ache." 2 months in, his doctor noted improved joint range of motion. And Robert? He was back on the floor, building castles. The ideal serving is about 8 to 12 ounces daily. And if you're making it at home, here's a tip I always give. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar during simmering. It helps draw the collagen and minerals out of the bones more effectively. You can sip bone broth like tea, use it as the base for soups or stews, or even cook your rice or quinoa in it for an added nutrient boost. If homemade isn't realistic, there are some great store-bought options. Just look for ones that are slow-simmered, organic, and free of additives. This simple habit, just a warm mug a day, could be the first step in restoring the comfort, strength, and mobility that collagen loss slowly chips away. Food number 2. Chicken skin. The collagen-rich surprise. I'll be honest, for years I always peeled the skin off my chicken. Old habits, outdated advice. Too fatty, they said, bad for your heart. But once I began studying collagen seriously, that advice didn't hold up. Chicken skin is actually one of the richest sources of type 2 collagen. the exact kind that cushions your joints and keeps cartilage strong. It's also naturally rich in hyaluronic acid, which helps lubricate your joints and reduce friction during movement. There was one woman I worked with, Patricia, 81 years old, retired teacher from Boston. She loved to play piano, but her fingers had grown so stiff, she'd nearly stopped playing altogether. After we talked, she started leaving the skin on her roasted chicken twice a week. Nothing fancy, just simple, slow-cooked meals with the collagen-rich skin left intact. About a month later, she called to say, "My fingers feel smoother. Not perfect, but I can play again, and that means everything to me." For most people, 2-3 servings of roasted or slow-cooked chicken with skin per week is a great start. Just avoid deep frying, which can damage the beneficial fats and proteins. And if you've been peeling your chicken skin for decades like I used to, you might be surprised at how your joints respond when you stop. What's your favorite way to cook chicken with the skin on? Drop your go-to recipe in the comments. You might inspire someone else to give it a try. Food number 3. Salmon, the collagen boosting powerhouse. Now, you might think you already eat well, but what I've discovered might surprise you. Because there's one food I've recommended again and again to seniors with joint issues, and it's changed lives. In fact, one clinical trial found that it reduced joint pain by 73% in just 8 weeks. Yet, most Americans over 65 never include it in their diets. That food is salmon. You've probably heard about its heart benefits, but what few people realize is how deeply salmon supports collagen production, the protein your body needs for flexible joints, smoother skin, and even faster recovery. No, salmon doesn't contain collagen directly, but it unlocks your body's ability to make more of it and protect what you already have. The key lies in its omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which help calm the silent inflammation that eats away at cartilage and collagen as we age. One study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that omega-3s significantly reduced joint stiffness and tenderness in adults over 60, especially when paired with light movement or therapy. But that's not all. Salmon also delivers a rare combo of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, 3 amino acids your body needs to actually build collagen from scratch. And it brings cofactors too: zinc, selenium, and vitamin D, all crucial for binding collagen fibers together and keeping them strong. Michael is a former marathon runner who thought his running days were behind him. For years, getting out of bed meant bracing for hip pain. Then he committed to eating wild-caught salmon 3 times a week. 6 weeks later, he told me, "I don't dread the stairs anymore." After 3 months, his doctor reviewed his scans and simply said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." If you want similar results, aim for 4-6 ounces of salmon, 2 to 3 times per week. Bake, broil, or poach it to protect those precious omega-3s. And here's a pro tip. Combine it with a source of vitamin C, like lemon, bell peppers, or leafy greens, to supercharge your collagen building even more. And if you don't eat fish, don't worry. There's a powerful plant-based option up next that supports collagen in a completely different but equally powerful way. Food number 4. Tofu, the plant-based collagen activator. One question I get often is, can I still support collagen if I don't eat meat or fish? Absolutely. You can't get collagen directly from plants, but you can give your body everything it needs to build it on its own. And when it comes to plant-based foods, tofu is one of the best. It's a complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids, including glycine and proline, the building blocks of collagen. And unlike many plant foods, tofu delivers them in the right ratios to support connective tissue. But what makes tofu especially interesting is its isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. Research in the Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology found that postmenopausal women who consumed soy isoflavones regularly had up to 12% higher collagen levels in their skin, a strong indicator of joint support as well. Even more important, tofu is a surprisingly good source of copper, which activates lysyl oxidase, an enzyme that helps link collagen fibers together. Without it, collagen stays weak and disorganized. I've seen these benefits in action. Elizabeth, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Portland, had followed a plant-based diet for years. She loved crocheting, but joint stiffness in her fingers had made it frustrating. After adding tofu to her meals 3-4 times a week, she told me, "I didn't expect a miracle, but now I can crochet longer without pain. It's subtle, but real." I recommend 3-4 ounces of tofu 3-4 times per week. Go for organic, non-GMO varieties when possible, and choose firm or extra firm tofu if you're new to it. They're easier to cook and hold texture better. You can marinate and bake it, stir-fry with anti-inflammatory ingredients like garlic and ginger, or blend silken tofu into smoothies for added protein without changing the flavor. Tofu may not have collagen itself, but it gives your body the materials and signals it needs to make its own. And when you combine those signals with the right micronutrients, especially antioxidants that protect your existing collagen, the results can be even more powerful. That's exactly where we're headed next. If you're still with me at this point, thank you. It means a lot. If you found this helpful so far, feel free to like this video, share it with someone who's on a similar journey, and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss the rest of this collagen boosting series. Let's keep going. Your joints and your future self will thank you for it. Food number 5. Leafy greens, the collagen supporting vegetables. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s still move effortlessly, while others feel stiff even getting out of a chair? Sometimes the difference isn't medication or exercise, it's what's on their plate. I've seen this pattern again and again. Those who include dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, collards, and Swiss chard tend to move better, feel stronger, and heal faster. These vegetables may not contain collagen directly, but they deliver the nutrients that build it, protect it, and slow its breakdown, right where your joints need it most. At the top of that list is vitamin C, which acts like the ignition switch for collagen production. Without it, the process stalls, no matter how much protein you eat. Greens are also rich in chlorophyll, which a study in the Journal of Medicinal Food linked to increased procollagen production in connective tissue. And then there's lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that help prevent the collagen you already have from breaking down too quickly. Margaret, 75, had been struggling with knee pain that made stairs a daily challenge. I encouraged her to add a generous cup of sautéed greens to her meals each day, nothing extreme, just consistency. 6 weeks later, she smiled and said, "I didn't realize how much I'd adapted to the pain until I stopped bracing for it." My general guideline is 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens daily. You can steam them, sauté them, blend them, whatever fits your taste and digestion best. And if you squeeze some fresh lemon on top, even better. Vitamin C helps those collagen-building enzymes do their job. And speaking of vitamin C, that's where we're going next. Food number 6. Citrus fruits. Vitamin C for collagen synthesis. Did you know your body can't make collagen without vitamin C at all? Not just less collagen. None. It's one of those invisible switches. If vitamin C is missing, the whole collagen building process grinds to a halt. That's why I always encourage older adults to include citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes in their daily routine. They're not just refreshing, they're essential. Vitamin C plays 2 critical roles. It activates the enzymes that bind amino acids into collagen fibers, and it protects new collagen from being destroyed by free radicals. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults with higher vitamin C intake had significantly better skin elasticity and joint resilience, especially those over 60. James, A 77-year-old retired carpenter from Arizona had gradually given up woodworking because of finger stiffness. After learning about the connection, he started eating a whole orange or grapefruit daily and added fresh lemon juice to his water. After about a month, he told me, "I didn't think fruit could change much, but I can grip my tools again without wincing. That feels like getting part of my life back." The sweet spot is 75-90 milligrams of vitamin C per day, about the amount in one whole citrus fruit. Whole fruit is best, since the fiber helps buffer blood sugar spikes and adds digestive benefits. Try grapefruit halves with breakfast, add orange segments to a salad, or simply infuse your water with lemon throughout the day. It doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be consistent. And if you've already added collagen-rich foods to your diet, citrus is the key that turns the engine on. But there's one more piece to the puzzle: a group of colorful little fruits that not only protect collagen, they stop the enzymes that break it down. Let's talk about berries. If this part of the video helped you think differently about something as simple as an orange, let me know in the comments. Food number 7. Berries. Antioxidants that protect and preserve collagen. Now, there's one last food you need to know, and it might already be in your fridge. I've talked about the power of berries in several videos, especially the one on "My Grandma Ate These 5 Foods and Lived to 100 Vertical Bar Longevity Diet That Works," that you can find and watch in this video description. They came up for good reason. Berries are brain food, heart food, and yes, collagen food. But what I didn't explain in depth back then is how berries actually protect the collagen you already have. You see, berries, particularly blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are loaded with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep, vibrant color. These compounds are more than pretty. They block collagen-destroying enzymes like collagenase and elastase, which naturally increase as we age. That means berries don't just help your body build new collagen. They slow down the breakdown of the collagen already holding your joints, skin, and connective tissue together. They're also rich in vitamin C, giving you a double benefit: more collagen built and less lost. Dorothy, an 83-year-old former dance instructor, had long since stopped her daily walks due to hip stiffness. After simply adding a cup of mixed berries to her breakfast each day, nothing else changed. She began walking farther and standing longer without fatigue. "It wasn't sudden," she told me, "but I felt it. Little by little, I was moving more like myself again." I recommend 1 to 2 cups of mixed berries daily. Fresh when in season, frozen when not. Both deliver nearly the same antioxidant power. Add them to oatmeal, smoothies, yogurt, or just enjoy them by the handful. The key is consistency and variety. Each type of berry brings a slightly different set of polyphenols to support your cells and collagen. If you've been including berries just for taste or heart health, now you know they're also one of your body's best collagen protectors. We've just walked through 7 remarkable foods that don't just nourish your body, they give it the tools to rebuild, repair, and stay resilient as you age. Let's quickly recap. Bone broth, rich in collagen and amino acids to rebuild joint tissue from the inside out. Chicken skin, a surprisingly powerful source of type 2 collagen and hyaluronic acid. Wild-caught salmon, delivering omega-3s and key nutrients to stimulate and protect collagen. Tofu, a plant-based powerhouse that helps your body make and cross-link collagen efficiently. Leafy greens, loaded with vitamin C, chlorophyll, and antioxidants that activate collagen production. Citrus fruits, your daily collagen ignition switch, rich in vitamin C to power synthesis. And berries, your collagen bodyguards, stopping breakdown before it starts. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's that collagen health isn't about one expensive supplement or quick fix. It's about small, consistent choices, repeated daily, that give your body what it needs to keep moving, bending, creating, and living fully. Maybe you'll start with just one of these foods. That's more than enough. The key is to start and to stay with it. If this video gave you a fresh perspective, or reminded you of something worth trying again, I'd be grateful if you'd like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. It helps more than you know, and it tells me this kind of content is worth continuing. Thanks again for spending this time with me. Until next time, eat well, move gently, and never forget, your healthiest years may still be ahead.